Ms. Grace Fu, Minister, Prime Minister Office, Second Minister, Ministry of Environment and Water Resources and Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Yukiro Yamazaki, Secretary General of Asian Productivity Organization, Mr. Teisuke Kitayama, Chairperson, Green Productivity Advisory Committee, Mr. Pong Chung-Boon, Chief Executive Spring, His Excellency Ambassador Yoichi Suzuki, Embassy of Japan, ladies and gentlemen, a good morning and welcome to the 8th edition of the Eco-Product International Fair.
Thank you very much for the introduction. Excellencies, distinguished guests, delegates, and ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor for me to be here on the occasion of the opening ceremony of Eco-Products International Fair, or EPIF 2013. First, I'd like to express my deep gratitude to Her Excellency Grace Fu, Minister in the Prime Minister's Office, Second Minister for the Environment and Water Resources, and Second Minister for Foreign Affairs, for honoring us by attending this event.
Mr. Teisuke Kitayama, Chairperson of Green Productivity Advisory Committee, Japan, Mr. Ryuichiro Yamazaki, Secretary General of Asian Productivity Organization, Mr. Jerome Bako, Chairman of WOMRAS, Mr. Pong Chung-Boon, Chief Executive of Spring Singapore, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure to join you today for the 8th Eco-Products International Fair 2013.
We now invite our dignitaries to cut the ribbon to declare EPIF 2013 officially open.
Last time, yes. This is the first time in Singapore. Singapore, yes. Thank you very much.
Wish you good business.
Yes.
How much energy do you save compared to a conventional?
Around 20%. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
The synergies of the entire
Thank you very much for coming to using that website. I would like to show you, for example,
Where are you located in Japan? Where are the areas there?
everywhere.
Everywhere? Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Thank you so much.
Hello. personal emails or your company?
As a company and my personal, both. Thank you very much.
You're very fast. I don't think we have decided on the route yet, so I wish you great success. Thank you very much. Yes. You are based in Paris, right?
Yeah, well, now it's in here, but in Japan, integrated financial
How do you expand out of your original leasing business?
G Capital Asian version
Okay.
or finance and trading company.
Right. Okay. You have an international outreach and your network that you can. Yeah.
Being local is a success. Local management, local customer, local employee.
The other side that shows the, for example, the refrigerator or TVs, and previously we didn't use the outside air. How we use the heater air. Yes. So there are two areas. One is inside, that is for the forced air, chilled air. The other one is outside air. So that makes sense. Waste energy. I think that NVA had a plan to build new plant in investment to a plant in a region from the slide. In high temperature is the melting of the machine. Then we have some rapid water cooling. So that this plant doesn't need to send water machines to the only suppliers. In that case, almost 80% reduction going to Singapore Island.
This is legal system. Sound about the cycle society. We want to make yes, this is for the individual waste from the hospital.
It's organized by Trade Marshal Office. It's an official out of 1,000, more than 1,000. And if you have a cell phone, make sure you can charge your cell phone by this one. So it's a very easy.
this is a kind of initiative by Singaporean government, and Japan and Singapore has been collaborating, particularly in waste management area, but in general environmental issues. So we are very happy to participate in the event hosted by Singapore. As you know, for example, the Japanese companies participated in this event are world leader in terms of the environmental technology, not only the energy efficiency area, but also the resource efficiency areas. So Japanese government would like to foster the international cooperation, not only the government cooperation, but also the private cooperation. And my Ministry of the Environment has a program to help Japanese industry, particularly in waste management sector, to disseminate their world-leading technologies in this area.
distinguished delegate, ladies and gentlemen, I am also pleased to note that prominent international speakers will feature in today's parallel conference. They will stimulate the sharing of ideas and visions that contribute to the creation of sustainable society.